was that? This must take no time.
Well now.
What a perfect figure you have. Poised, powerful, perfect.
Me?
Yes. I cannot help but wonder, is your flighting as striking as you?
How do you mean?
I draw smiles from the women and winks from the men. I'm a poetry lover who's skilled with his pen. If you fancy a round, then approach and come speak. If you're lustful for...
I'll flight with you.
Perfect. With a wager.
My wager.
Thank you. Are we ready?
Let's begin.
What know you of the power of fleets to seduce? Are you even aware that they have such a use? See, your weapon lies not in your belt, but your head.
I do not believe the things you've said.
Expected you to be a bit smoother. No matter. Let's keep... I could feel when you entered, the room became warm. Though I doubted your flighting, I quite liked your form. On your every word, I can say that I'm hung.
By your words, good sir, I am far from stung.
Not very good. I could fleet, but instead of just...
You are not so appealing, and thus I say no.
Well, this is awkward, but this sort of thing happens to everyone from time to... Ah, so you've had a taste, but...
Let us flight.
With pleasure. Place your bet, won't you?
My wager. Let's begin.
What know you of the...
You're a fool and a braggart, and simply obtuse.
Expected you to be a bit... I could feel when you entered... On your ever...
I'm the greatest of lovers and flighters as well.
Not very good. I could fleet, but instead of just...
While I fill you with luster, you fill me with fear.
Oh my! Well, but this sort... Ah, so you've had a taste...
Let us flight.
With pleasure. Place your bet, won't you?
My wager.
Thank you. Are we ready?
Let's be...
What know you of the power of fleets to seduce? Are you... See, your weapon lies not...
With words I'll ensnare you and put you to bed.
Yes! I could feel when you entered the... On your every...
I'm as good with my lips as I am with my tongue.
Yes! More... I could fleet more sweet, but instead of...
While I doubt you can...
That was delicious. So...
It was only a flight.
Yes, of course. It's been a true pleasure.
Oh dear Hemminger, our Jarl.
Eivor.
To see you both together again like this. It recalls days long past. Makes me feel young again.
Hold on to that feeling.
and take it with you to the Hall of the Slain.
You have become a great warrior, Eivor. A warrior and a leader.
I had many good...
The seer is on.
I've watched you grow. A dirty-haired boy, swinging sticks and running through the mud.
Father, Willi, we must prepare.
Then we will be at... Go, my eyes. Journey to the halls will be heralded by roaring flames.
Eivor.
Drengur.
Sunniva, thank you for coming.
The sight of old friends lets my heart rest easy.
We came as soon as we heard, bearing gifts for Hemmingur.
The celebration will last many days. How soon till...
The pyre's construction is underway, and all of our guests are lodged and welcomed.
Good. You handled this well, Tryggvi.
I pledge the Althing must be held when the week is out and the funeral is done. The noble, this assumes.
It will be at the flames will burn bright and tall.
I will...
You are a trick.
I must be away for a short time, Eivor. I want to retrieve something.
When...
I brought a gift.
Very kind, thank you. I should like to see it.
I should look over the gift first. It must be worthy of Hemmingar Jarl.
There's a heaviness to your look, Eivor. What troubles you?
Hemmingar desired my counsel before he died. Wanted my opinion on the future of this clan's leadership.
That would be Willy, would it not?
If tradition held, yes.
Tryggvi has tasked me to help the Volva with the sacrifices. Could we speak with her to ease your thought?
It is a good idea. Set scouts around the village. The people here must mourn in safety. Show me.
Jarl gone, can Willie hold the reins? Will he guide us true?
Einn gamall kristprestur. Hann eigi dauður enda. Guðirnir vita að við freistuðum mjög. Hann hefur eigi getalt nær bít. Má vera að Jesús elskar hann.
Gott að vera á skipi. You are the wolf-kissed one. The raven of battle whose fame grows with each waxing of the moon.
I struggle with the choice Hemminger left for me. I would have your counsel on the matter.
A slaughter must be made. Many sheep at the bottom of the sleeping Jötun, before the pyre is lit. Follow.
Fólska þessa manns. Af hverju dyrfir hann sig til á ekabera kníminn hérna?
Fjórir mánaðar í Brattlundi, flugur allt fram. Come, creatures. You are to serve the gods, and bid them welcome our beloved Hemmingur with ale and open arms.
Do you have the gift of foresight, seer? Can you augur what is to come?
I see what need be seen, when it need be.
A great gift.
A great burden.
Did Hemminger Jarl consult you often? Did he unburden his woes?
We spoke often. Yet too often he left with more burdens than he brought.
He worried about the future of his clan. About who would be Jarl.
Speak less, lest our words draw foul spirits to dog us.
As you wish. Volva,
Your heart is restless, your mind clouded. You seek more than a guarantee of good omens.
I seek the gods' wisdom.
You wish to know who would best serve this clan as Jarl.
I do. Between Vili and Tryggvi, there's no clear choice.
We stand in the shadow of the giant, the great keeper of secrets. Here, you'll find a drink of the resounding sea. Ascend the sleeping Jötun, consume the waters, and meditate at its peak. Do not seek answers to your questions. Ascend the sleeper, take the drink, and meditate at the peak. Let the answers you seek find you.
Lead me. Be my eyes.
Ascend the sleeper, take the drink, and meditate at the peak. Let the answers you seek find you.
This is the summit. To seek an answer, I should clear my mind and still my heart. Hemminga Jarl, is it truly you?
Of spirit, not of flesh.
Why have you not reached Odin's Hall?
I will
I am grateful to see one man is beloved, but does not want the task.
I could not keep... My heart is stopped. It says nothing.
This should not be my decision.
As Sigurd...
I don't know.
Yet, no. This is not how I remember you.
soon, Hemminger Jarl. Shire's fate is uncertain.
I trusted you to make the right decision. I still do. Blunted by indecision. You late warriors now. Never.
You pushed me, Hemminger. I never intended this. You old fox. Was that the point?
Will be the right one.
I wonder how Halfdan fares, now that he sits on the throne. Moira may know where Halfdan... Moira, is something wrong?
Weep for Northumbria.
Is it Halfdan? Has he gotten worse?
His heart is broken. He's a mere shadow of himself. With Faravid lost and his brothers away, he wallows in paranoia and sadness.
I could speak with him.
Wandering the field... Peteringga is in the east. Just follow the road to Scarborough. We need our glorious Halfdan back. Strong...
Did you hear that sound after I pushed the rock down? That's not good. Stay away from me. My heart will be worth picking up.
Crushed to death. An unlucky way to die. Doubt he felt much. Go, Sunan.
No glory, no hope. Nothing but snow, silent as a...
Stand up, Halfdan. I'm taking you back to Jorvik. Up, my lord. You're a king. You're not allowed to sulk. Men...
My brother,
He died fighting.
You slew my brother and never said a word. You kept this from me.
It was no secret. Uba knew, did he not?
Leave me.
I will not. I've come to see you safely home. Now get up.
I mislaid my hammer. I think Beonton ran off with it, but I'm not...
I'll find your hammer.
I will...
Fishmonger can't sell weak old fish. Where's that husband of yours? Off fishing again?
So he says, but the only thing he ever catches...
Ah, look at you, big and tall. What's your name? Eivor, of the Raven clan.
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Come here, come closer. Do you like to drink?
As I like breathing.
And do you like to flight?
I do.
Well, listen, they will only if you're sober, then...
Oh, I'll shut your big... I'll buy you a round...
Ha! I like...
Fullak.
Your face is a wreck. You're a blight on the Norse.
Your face brings to mind the arse end of a horse.
Brilliant! 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 Yes! Have another drink. Yes, yes! Here's the next one.
Well, you're thick-skulled and loathsome and lacking a brain.
You're brilliant! You're the smartest
You hold your...
Let's have another! I'm a champion, a winner, I'll claim the top prize.
Je gebreka proper is ruse lies.
That was the most
I say this
3 cheers for... He says, but the only thing he ever catches is more gambling debts. I fear I cannot keep him around.
You're better off without that wastrel.
My husband should be back by now. The poor lock were...
Rabbit, I call on you, nay, demand of you. Send me a Holmgang champion to test my might. I am waiting to fight your champion, Loki. I've been ready. I am ready. Fists up!
You're mine!
Yield!
And what did Loki Rabbit promise you, champion? Wealth? Fame? Honor?
The rabbit said nothing. A lesson you should learn. What do you see, Sunan? There is Bjornton, guarding the hammer. Cast about this land, my friend. Drunk needs his hammer. The lighthouse. Halfdan awaits. This hammer is not meant to be thrown, Halfdan. Remember that next time.
My father, Ragnar, he gifted this to me. Took it off a Finnish chief. Still warm with blood when he handed it to me. I had 14 winters.
Ragnar Lothbrok was a great king.
A Finnish arrow killed my mother. A shield maiden she was. As fierce as a wolf swallowing the sun. My father swore to kill the men who took her from us. And he did. 14 against 1. But that was years ago in the east. And this is the west, where my father lies dead. A pile of bones in a pit of snakes.
And here we are, still telling stories of his life and deeds.
How did my brother die?
Ivar murdered an innocent man. A good man. He earned the death I gave him.
If the codes of honor demanded his death, you did what had to be done. Well done, my boy! Come here, boy!
A dog always forgives. But he needs you home. All of Northumbria does.
Do a last thing for me. Light the beacon for all to see, and let it burn.
Dat var gala.
This is an outrage!
Our strong feelings for...
Festive.
Too festive, and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre's lit. Peace, Trygve. Go, my eyes.
They are going to kill him! I told him not to do it! No, it's not coming out!
Come out, you dung-eating rat!
What madness is this?
You dare wash our beloved Hemingir with your filth!
I asked you a question, friend.
There's a Saxon within. One stupid enough to try sending Hemingir to heaven over Valhalla. Now he cowers behind a locked door!
I only did right by his immortal soul!
You will get what is right for you!
Calm yourselves, all of you. I'll speak with him, unmask his true intentions.
Get that stain out here now!
Oh my god!
The people are quite upset.
Leave me be! I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, yes, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please. You've got the key. Use it.
Get that stain out here now! You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator!
Enough. Let him speak to explain himself.
I loved Hemminger. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Is it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
Never inflict your Christian mysteries on a dead Norseman.
But I only...
These are your neighbors. Respect them, learn their ways, and you will draw breath long into old age.
Oh no!
There you are.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Help! Fire! Save my food!
It was too late for your Voda, I should say.
Ah! Balls!
If you drink enough, ale is a... Bit of drink in the belly never hurt.
Zitto! Ik mind dat!
Go, Sunan.
Stay back, foul beasts! Flee, warriors, flee! Loki's horde lays waste here!
You mean Hemminger's famous fighting roosters?
Dragons with mighty claws! Save me from their wrath! Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my...
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters. Some order seems to have been restored. Now to treat them, to let them know.
This is an excellent shield, son.
And here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur, something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. He lives in a cave northeast of Hemthorpe. I would take you there myself, but I have Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn? Your father's spear. Did he not wield it at Ulkethorpe?
He lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the...
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the...
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. This is an excellent shield, sir. Gunnar's craft never disappoints.
Hey! I'll teach you how to steer!
Oh, my brother! Die!
Have a look, Sunan. This must be the cave Vili mentioned. Who would live here? The exile must value his solitude living in a hole such as this. Beard. You're a difficult man to find. Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you're a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemminger Jarl.
The stones. Hemminger Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Is not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time? Who are you? A friend of Hemminger's? Or a man exiled by his order?
It does not matter who I was. I am nameless now. I am no one.
You've not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
How will you remember him?
By his unrivaled prowess on the battlefield.
Ah, Gungnir then. Odin's faultless spear. A symbol of power. Is this your choice?
Yes, I choose this one.
I will begin.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemminger Jarl desired for me to live. The villagers did not. My sight and exile. That was our compromise.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Vili to decide.
Vili has no say. Fate has already decided.
Hemminger would be pleased with our gift. I wonder if Vili has found his spear. I have calmed the guests, as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Hemminger would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Tryggvi. With time.
Yes, it will.
The Alding is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunniva about this.
Did you consult the Volva? And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered, others I must answer myself. Do you think there is a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in the high seat.
Eivor...
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl? Old.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili. Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots.
Does the world need such useless dithering men?
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you...
Nottinghamshire most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn. But does he wish to? And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise, and loyal to the legacy Hemminger Jarl left behind. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspired.
You cannot! I will...
I am not asking for...
God save...
This is no small decision, Tryggvi. And not without great cause.
But I...
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who did they see him turn to for counsel?
Hemminger Jarl was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel.
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? And was your vow to serve Hemminger Jarl unto death, or to serve his legacy in life?
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
Eivor!
Sunniva!
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili!
Arstick!
Let us wake the others.
Tell no one of this.
His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arstick was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back, as children. And again now, if this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of Raven clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our raid...
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Dare disturb these days of mourning?
Stop, Villy. They're gone. It's done.
Pah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
And getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, our stick.
A moment. Ah, my sword's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them.
And the drunk one, remember?
Then fell to hump. I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name, and I wondered if you had taken after your father.
Well, you have your answer.
That I will not...
But I am not... Do you think... Hey! What is that for?
You have friends, Willy. You can't run... You and... Your father's dead.
Do you ever wonder what adventures we would have had? Charades.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left. Maybe... Like this.
I cannot say how I will feel tomorrow, Eivor.
Shut up, Willy. Willy, you know that...
Yes, I should get back.
Willy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine. So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Heminger deserves. All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient. No longer besieged by chickens, I see.
Throw the dragons on the fire with the great yard.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient. Tell me, What funeral gift did you manage to offer your Jarl?
Some Voda survived the fire. It will keep Hemminger warm in Odin's hall.
If he's not careful, that Voda will burn all of Valhalla down.
All the funeral preparations are in order. Be patient, Hemminger Jarl. We're about to send you on your final journey.
Halfdan,
It's good to see you.
Kin
Aye.
and clan.
If only our meeting were to take place during a more joyous occasion.
To come all this way, you must have known him well.
Not as well as I would have liked, but he was a fine warrior and an honest man. One I could trust, and I trust very few. To Hemminger Jarl, Skål.
Aye. Skull.
I've not seen your face among the Hemminger clan. From where do you hail?
I come on behalf of the mighty Halfdan Ragnarsson of Northumbria to deliver a gift to the departed Hemming Jarl. These people are good drinkers and good warriors. Halfdan will be pleased.
Sure, old friend. It is good to see you here. Is Luvina here as well?
One of us had to stay in Jorvik. She wishes she could be here, but alas, our duties never rest.
Aye, never. Only Hemminger Jarl has that privilege now.
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here. A shield bearing the rune of Gugnir, exalted spear of Odin. May it guide this great man. Eternal be your war strength, Hemming.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger son.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now, God, I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom and his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things. Father? Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe. Prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl...
Hemminger Jarl was the greatest man I have ever known.
Shall we lock horns? Down it faster than me, and you are the victor. Got a wager in you. Is it the silver or the courage you're...
What is to happen to us? Who will we follow? He's a fine Norseman, but is he ready?
Skammaskund!
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell? The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted.
I agree. Call on those.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief and paralyzed by a sword.
You stand side by side, Vili.
My father placed us side by side.
I see a Dringer before me. A man who yearns for the glory of battle. Tryggvi should be Jarl. And you should follow your own path, wherever it may lead. Off a cliff and into the ocean, if that is what you need.
You know how to ruin a good moment.
Some time ago you asked about living with us, as one of our war band.
To raid with you and Bragi? Gods, yes. Imagine the blood and mead we would...
For old times...
Watch the look on the old man's face when he hears what... I stand before you as Vili Hemminger's son, but not as a Jarl. There is only one man with the needed honor and wisdom. Only one man my father deemed worthy of following him. Tryggvi, Jarl of Snottingham. May you walk proudly in Hemminger's path.
What is this?
Old friend, you deserve this. And so much more. My future is elsewhere, Tryggvi.
I
say yes.
Yes.
Well done, Arstic.
Until my...
Eivor, let my first decree be...
As we shall for you, Tryggvi Jarl.
No one can live up to Hemminger Jarl, but I will do my best to serve in his stead. Thank you, Vili. I trust Vili to him.
To know about this. It is...
Bylmingur til? Þykist mér ekki hefða hleif en odd var æti hann í...
While you were away, your Jomsvikingar helped to serve other Jarls. Here is the tribute they earned.
I would like to reorganize the crew.
Good for now?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Thank you for treating Hytham with respect and kindness, Eivor. He has found a family among your clan.
He is more than welcome here. As are you.
Hey, Eivor! Níos nokkara, Eivor.
You're a good boy.
You look well.
I bring fair tidings, Randvi. Hemminger Jarl in Nottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Vili on my visit. He has now joined our clan, and will serve as a raider on my ship.
I remember the young man. He will make a fine addition to your crew.
I want to see the Alliance map. Hytham received a message from Winchester, from
Your hidden ally?
Yes.
As a West Sax, if you go, do not go boldly.
I'll make my way to Winchester, and then recite this phrase. When pride...
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with...